everyone, welcome back to GreyWolf. My name's Brian. So today's video is going to be on the Koorui, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but it is a keyboard and mouse combo package from Koorui. This here is a wireless, not Bluetooth from my understanding, combo. So it does have a USB dongle. And this one is super cheap, so we're going to take a quick unboxing of it, and then in a couple of weeks I'll make an update video to let you know how it's holding up at that time. Keyboards and mice are usually pretty, pretty straightforward. Either they break right away or they last for 30 years in my experience. So I've had a few that have lasted a day or less, and I've had a few that have lasted literally 20 plus years. So, all right, let's take a look in this package. This one was approximately $15, but I think I had a coupon code on it for like 5 to 15% off. So it came out to like 12, 13, 14 bucks, somewhere in there. It does have the mouse. So it is branded with Koorui, or however it's pronounced. Has a little pop off. You've got your little dongle here, which actually fits in, which is nice. I've done a Red Dragon mouse review, or not review, but unboxing, which, by the way, that mouse is still working perfectly fine. I'll try and link it up here if I remember. But the dongle did not fit in the dongle holder of the mouse. And it takes one single AA battery, AA, not AAA. It is in the on position for power, so I'm going to go ahead and flip that off just to have it off, because that's my thing. The scroll feels nice. The mouse is a little small for my hands, but I have big hands because I'm a bigger person. It does state 2.4 gigahertz wireless mouse. It does not say Bluetooth, so I'm going to go with my original statement that it is wireless, not Bluetooth, and uses a dongle for the connection. So probably not able to connect it without. And then we've got this. And here we go. Alright. Again, the power button is in the on position, so I'm going to flip that off. But I mean, it's a membrane keyboard. It's not a mechanical, but for 15 bucks you're not going to find a mechanical one that is actually mechanical. Keys are nice and quiet. They're responsive from the feel of it. It has your 10 key. It has the extra keys around. It does have a sleep key over here, something with a monitor over here. So I haven't used those specific icons before, so we'll see how it works out. You do have all the F keys, your arrow keys. It is a full-featured keyboard with all of your extra buttons that you would normally have, and it just looks like a keyboard, and it is branded with Koorui, or however it's pronounced, and nice travel on the keys, so nothing wrong with them. It does state on the back 2.4 gigahertz wireless keyboard. Again, nothing about Bluetooth. Has your model numbers, has your little kickstands. It looks like the kickstands only have the one position. And then it has a spot for a AAA battery, which is actually kind of odd that this would be a AAA battery where it's bigger, and the mouse is a AA, which is bigger. Typically, in most combos that I've had, at least, you have AA in the keyboard, and usually it's 2, not 1, but it's a cheap one, so I'm not going to complain. I'm going to assume that it's got a short lifespan, and as far as battery life, so I'm going to just assume that it's a short battery life on that because of the single battery. But it's a AAA on here and a AA in here, which is usually reversed in most combos. I don't see it being a problem because both batteries are 1.5 volts, so they're essentially the same battery, just different size. But I do find that interesting that the keyboard that's bigger has a smaller battery than the mouse that's smaller having a bigger battery. Aside from that, nothing looks out of place or out of the ordinary. The quality seems decent. It's a cheap keyboard and mouse. It's not a high-end luxury item, but overall it is a nice setup. As you did notice when I opened it, there are no seals on it, so I'm kind of disappointed there. But again, cheap product usually cuts corners, so features like wraps and things like that are usually not there. The sticker for the barcode is peeling off, so I'm just going to go ahead and rub it into place. You've got some basic stuff on the back of the box. Product type, you know, wireless keyboard and mouse, the fact that it's got the model numbers, the brand. The DPI of the mouse apparently is able to be set to either 800, 1200, or 1600 DPI. And then it's got the address of the manufacturer, which is, by the way, in Shenzhen, China. So it is a Chinese product. Again, pretty common for this price point. Says long battery life, multifunction keys, mute design, has a mute button icon. So I'm assuming it just means either it's quiet, which as I showed you it is, or it means that it has a mute button on it as an option. And it's a 2-in-1 receiver. So the receiver is able to do the mouse and the keyboard at the same time, is what it says. So it should be good. I will test that out, and I will try and add a note at the end here, probably right about here. And hopefully I got that note, and it will tell you whether or not the mouse and keyboard worked in the initial setup, which I am pretty confident it will. I did, however, buy a $10 kit that was a mouse and keyboard combo Bluetooth, which was nice, and that's what I wanted. However, the keyboard worked enough that it was recognized by the computer, but it was a 60% keyboard, so smaller, and it was really thin. It basically looked like a laptop keyboard that had been given a backing, and that was it. So I doubt that it would have had a very long battery life, probably not a very long product life. I mean, $10 keyboard and mouse combo. But the mouse with it was super duper lightweight, barely felt like anything, felt cheap in the hand. This feels like a regular mouse. It doesn't feel super cheap, it just feels generic. The other one though that was super light, the optical reader, the sensor to it for moving, would blink in and out. It wouldn't stay connected to Bluetooth, and so I had to return it. I was just looking for a super cheap test bench keyboard and mouse, and that's what this is for. This is going to replace that $10 one that I had to send back. A couple extra bucks, and hopefully it works better. But I'll let you know, and I hope that this helps you to decide whether or not this is something that you could use for yourself or for a project that you have coming up. If it did, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you have any questions about myself, the product, or the channel, make sure you leave those down below in the comments section. And as always, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button that should be in this general area here so that you can stay up to date on our videos and our community section. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.